Where are you? There, Moria.
Moria.
I also just finished my Aarti. How are you doing?
I'm quite happy. I've been watching you try to figure things out, and I've been
Oh man, I'm so
pushing
sorry. I
for
must have
days.
looked like such a fool in this day and age trying to figure out a simple thing which is so simple for others but not so simple for me. Anyways, where are you right now?
I'm in
कहाँ पे
Maharashtra.
हो? अच्छा, you're not disclosing your
No, no, I'm in
specific
Alibaug.
location. You're in Alipur. I thought
No,
some
the
secret
recently
place.
somebody asked me, and that was a few weeks back, and I said I'm in Kerala. So I thought it's the. Good to see you,
Ah,
my man.
okay. Good to see you as well, yeah. Listen, I know this is a promotional thing for Khuda Hafiz, but I want to tell you I genuinely and genuinely admire you, and I really love your work. And there is a lot about you that inspires me. The way you are, there's a gentleness about you. There is you're tough on the exterior. I can see your heart. I can see your soul through your eyes. You are a very, very incredible example for all of us. My mom is a big fan of you. I think I told you that. And
Your mom I love, man. So I chatted with Pinky ma'am, and she's exceptional. Like you said, that you can see
yeah,
it through. Like
I
you
had no
said, you
idea she had
can.
already called you. I had no idea
I had a
that
nice chat
she.
with her.
Yeah,
So,
that
like
was news to
all
me.
the good things you said to me, a true warrior will recognize another warrior. So, thank you. And your mom is the real warrior because when she messaged me, and I was telling you about this, that it was so nice to get a message from an amazing woman who's raised a kid so well. Very, very, I felt very nice.
That's so nice. Thank you. I'm sure she's watching this, so she's gonna love it. She's a big
My
fan of
mom's
yours.
watching it too.
How sweet. Hello to both the moms. Love you.
Hello to both the moms.
So listen, I let me ask you some of the things that I wanted to ask you about the film. You know, I see you, and I know that you're capable of doing incredible action, and you have like from your posture to your grace, you have an action hero's grace. But in this film specifically, you had to let go of that because you were playing a character. And I have done that sometimes in my life, and I know it requires a lot of courage and conviction in the character to let go of the postures, the posturing that you have been trained in. I didn't see any of that throughout the film, and that is applause worthy because that really shows that you are trying to immerse yourself into the character. And I really want to ask you: was that something that you had to decide? Was that a decision you took?
Hrithik, people haven't really come to me with scripts like this where I really have to play a real life character. Normally,
Yeah,
they come to me with biopics of some athletes or some bodybuilders. So it was quite new for me. And so the way I've been trained, I have an erect spine. Everything is uh, there's a place where I want to be, like with perfection. But for this movie, I had to be completely the way we see people who are not trained. So for me
yeah,
to even fight the way we
yeah. I know. Yeah,
I had to just leave
yeah,
it all and I had to come from blocks to. And for
yeah.
me, it was quite new. And I have to give a lot of credit to Farooq, the director, because he used to
Yeah.
scream on the mic, Vidyut, you're not Commando, you're Samir. So for me,
I
it's quite
also
nice.
believe that it is always the director, who creates that space so that you can do what you can do. It's always the director, but it also is takes courage from the actor's point of view. We must give ourselves a pat on our back when we do that. So
No, we
well done
should
on
keep
that.
patting our backs a lot more than you do actually. I was watching
True.
Hrithik. I just watched, I think about a month back. I watched this batch of 2020 you did a conversation for motivational. It was a
Yeah,
motivational speech. I have to tell
yeah.
you, very cool, man. I loved the way you spoke from your heart, and it was quite important
Thank you,
because
thank you.
I love the way I read the messages, and it's quite nice that you can change a lot of lives from your own experiences, and it was very nice to watch it.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, I really believed in that, and I think uh, I think that is something that drives you as well. what I see in you is that you also want to cause some kind of change. You want to inspire, and you have been doing that, and you've been doing that really well, because it somehow, through my mother, through other, somehow it came to my mom. Through my mom, it came to me. I got to know about you. I started to follow what all things that you were saying. I followed your diet. I know you're a vegetarian, and I really like that you keep yourself surrounded by nature, and the martial arts that you are trained in. Tell me something more about that. It's called Kalari Pipe, right?
Perfectly said. Perfectly said.
Kalari Pipe.
Perfectly said.
Kalari Pipe
Right?
is something that is completely keeps you functional, and it incorporates a lot of animal moves, and it's like being one with nature in an abstract way. If I had to express what I feel about it. But you tell me.
So, Calorie Pad, Hrithik, I'm so proud of the fact that you said the name correctly, because in India, I
Thank
don't
you.
see many people saying it right. They can talk about Kung Fu, they talk about Karate, but when it comes to Calorie Pad, they haven't heard this word a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
So for me, Calorie Pad started with Lord Shiva, and it came from Lord Shiva to Parshuram, from Parshuram to Bodhidharma. And this, our man, Bodhidharma, went from India to the Shaolin, and he started this whole martial arts, which very few people know. So for me, it's my duty that everybody, like, I don't really want to inspire people, like you said, but for me, it's very important for people to just be aware that this is the mother of all martial arts.
It is. It is. That's where it started. It started here in India.
And we Indians
All
need to
all
just know
martial arts.
this, because like when I do something, like if I'm on spears or if I'm balancing myself on bottles and people say, oh, Vidyut, I've seen one of the Shaolin monks do it. For me, it's like saying that, we started it, we need to get it
Yeah.
back. We all are as
Yeah.
fit.
Yeah.
The Indians are the elitist beings, in my opinion. So for us, I feel very proud that I represent Kalari Pite, and I feel very
That's
proud that,
amazing.
yeah, it's like you,
So
you inspired a
so if
generation
someone
and
like me,
more.
wants to learn, I'm 46 now, and if I want to learn, and or yeah, if I want to learn, is it
So
easy for me to start?
this is the most constant question that I get. Sir, I'm 65 years old. Am I not too old to start? So what you said, I want to learn, is where everything starts. There's no
Ah,
age.
that's
You
so
should
true.
just have the desire
I agree.
to
I
learn.
agree. Yeah.
And then the rest of the questions are just said by people. Oh, you're too old, you're too fat, you're too thin.
Yeah.
Then you just raise your
That's true.
own bar. You can do
That's so true.
anything, my man, and you know it.
But do they have coaches more? Is this something that is widespread in Mumbai?
No, in the last 3 years, I've noticed that a lot of stuff has started coming on YouTube. Very good stuff. I feel very proud of it, because normally I used to watch videos internationally, and I always wondered that this is ours. So I really thank you for asking me this. I want to say thank you to all the people who are promoting Kalari Pite on social media. I've been watching you, whether you're in Kerala, whether you're in Delhi, whether you are in Haryana. I feel
Yeah.
proud. We need to get our legacy back. This is ours.
I feel you, man. I feel what you're saying, and I also want to try my hand at this. I
You
know
can do anything.
it will be tough. Arey nahi yaar, my
How far have
body
you
is all
gone with
broken.
your piano?
You also play?
No, I watch you.
Oh, watch me. I'm. I mean, I'm trying to make the best use of my time. So, I'm learning a little bit of piano, a little bit of voice training. I'm trying to sing. Let's see. Uh, कुछ
For
होगा
me,
उसके
for
साथ तो
me,
होगा.
for me, Khuda Hafiz was completely about untraining who I am. I
Yeah,
had
I
to
could see
untrain
that. I could see that.
everything I've done, from the way I walk. And I realized, whilst I was doing it, that all the actors who made a mark have really worked really hard,
Yeah,
because they've gone through this journey that I've just stepped upon.
yeah.
And I was
There's a
experiencing.
yeah. So sorry to
No,
interject.
please, please,
Go on,
please.
go on, go on. There's a
So there's
particular
this.
scene that I
Which one?
sorry. There's a particular scene I really like. It's a scene where you're on the hunt and you're on the search, and you go to the embassy, and there's a lady there, and you have to request her, and you're frightened, you are desperate, you still have to be polite, and you have to be restrained. That particular scene really stood out for me because I saw that and I knew that, yeah, there's something about you that is very, very special. There is something that is,
Thank
there
you.
is a certain focus in your eyes. There's a certain, and I think I suspect that comes from the fact that you have disciplined yourself so much. You stand for something that you believe in. There's so much passion in you that, and you're humble at the same time. So there's a particular focus in your eyes, which is very attractive. And you use that so well. I mean, I don't think you used it, but I mean, you just happen to have it. So it came across really well. I really thought that that scene was a difficult scene to do, and I also liked after a particular song, there's a transformation that happens in your eyes after you go through some loss, and there's a transformation that happens, and you suddenly see that there's a higher wisdom that takes over you, and that is when I realized that Vidyut as an individual, all the previous scenes that I was seeing, he was pretending to be that. Now, this is the higher intelligence of your being that you brought into the character. From your training and the calm, the composure, all of that just came in, and I understood.
Sonia ji, and I tell her that, listen, I've lost my wife and मुझे उसके बारे में कुछ पता नहीं है, कहाँ है. I don't know, I'm sure you must have experienced it so many times. For me, every time I walked into that room, I had tears in my eyes. I just didn't know what I had to say to her in words, but I knew the feeling that so I'm sure you go through it so many times. It was my first and I loved it. It was
That's
unbelievable.
amazing. That's amazing.
You did
That
a
means
lot
you
of
were
those
you
scenes
were
in Super 30, right? Like so many times, completely down and out.
Yeah,
Like,
but it takes me a lot of effort. Uh, but you were
I've
completely
never
immersed.
cried in my life so much. I love crying. It's a rarity that happens to me, and I really enjoy it. I like all these emotions: anger, jealousy,
Yeah,
anxiety. I love these emotions. We should
and they're all
experience
very,
it.
very important.
Oh my
They're
god!
very, very important. We
I watch.
often stop ourselves from expressing, but what we must express. You know, it lightens the soul. But you were
Hrithik,
completely immersed in your character. I think that's why it came so easily. You were completely immersed and you believed it. You had that conviction to let go of the external trappings of an action hero. You did not allow that side of you to seep into the character even for a second. You sacrificed it for the entire film, and that's really praiseworthy. It shows me that you have integrity. And also, I love the way Khuda Hafiz, the title was used. Something is I have a Instagram saying something to me on, and it's not going. It says we limit how often you can do certain things, but I am only doing an Insta live, dude. Can you please get out of my frame? Vidyut, can you see me?
you're beautiful.
Oh, I can't see you. My screen's gone blank.
I can see you. It's a bit
Me and
hazy, but you're looking
Instagram
quite
live.
nice.
Okay, thank
Cloudy.
you very much. I like to see your beautiful face as well, but tell us if you
It's
think we
all
made a
hazy.
mistake. Instagram, you made a mistake. It's asking me whether it's making a mistake. Dude, what do I do? It's not going. Help. Okay, Vidyut, we're gonna have I'm gonna pretend it's a phone chat now. So, because I can't see you. Uh,
No, we were chatting about this. Like going back to where we left from. I see
mm,
people, and I experienced. Like I tell people, Hrithik, that the Hindi film industry is a spiritual journey for me. I'm so glad that the industry chose me to be a part of it because the experiences that I've had over here, this is one place and which we were talking about is that I love the fact that if you're angry, you should just be angry. If you're nervous,
mm,
you should let the nervousness be. People just try
yeah,
and run away from it,
yeah,
and that's when they get sad, learn click, or all those things. So in this character, every time I felt the pain, I just didn't let it go.
that's fantastic.
What's your
Also,
process? I need to ask you this because you're one of those actors that people if they get an opportunity, they should ask you, so what's your process of getting into a character?
My process really is to kind of collect as much information as I can, as much as I know about the character. So I try and question a lot of. I try and ask as many questions as possible so that I get to know the character as much as possible. And that information, when your ammunition is the information about the character, so that really helps me, and that's where I start from. That's my starting point. Uh, but yeah, the thing you said about the industry, the one thing that always comes to my mind is that the industry is a fantastic place. I'm here because I love cinema, and I think it's a place where you really get to test your character, because it can be very hard. It can be so rewarding that you can lose your mind. So it tests your character in many ways, and I think that is it's a playground for your character. So I enjoy it because I love being tested. So uh, I agree with you. It's a wonderful place to be, and thanks to God that we are a part
By
of
the way, you are
cinema where.
Hrithik, you're you're a boon to the Hindi film industry. You got everything
अरे नहीं है,
perfectly packed.
ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. We
You
all we all
mentioned
we all
yeah.
trying. We all workers.
Yeah, but while you were saying, for me, the process of learning anything, like when I watch something or something comes into my mind and I want to like put it in action, I'm talking about a physical ability that I garner.
Yeah.
I realized my technique is this: get every information about it through yourself. Like, what is it that I can't do? What is it that seems difficult to me? Get all the information in your head,
Yep.
subtract it, and then go for it. So, yeah, acting, everything is the same process. That's what I
Yeah, man.
figured.
That's exactly what I do, and I don't think there is a better way than that. You know?
So, Hrithik, I have this show on YouTube called X-Rayed. Why I started is because when I speak to journalists and they talk to me about fitness, and I'm sure they ask you the same questions that they ask me. For example, what do you eat? When do you sleep? Blah, 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 blah. So I realized that the fans don't really get the real answers because what I eat, how much I sleep, how much I train will not make them look the way we are, you and I.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
That's true.
So I
What do you
started
do
the show.
on the
I
channel?
started the show where I asked fitness legends, like I spoke to Tony Jaa, I spoke to Michael Jaa White, about the things that I wanted them to ask me, the journalist.
Nice.
So that's why I asked you your process, because I would really, that's why the curiosity came. And what does Hrithik Roshan do? How does he get into this?
But the bottom line is, and also I have subscribed to your channel already before I came on this Insta Live. So I'm going to watch. I already saw one where you were explaining your vegetarian diet, and I got inspired. Man, someday I have to go completely vegetarian, and that day is coming soon. So I'm going to use your platform to kickstart that process in my mind, because I really feel that is going to be the future of all our diets. Go vegetarian. Yeah.
Hrithik, do you want to read a few messages from all the Jamwalians and all your people? I want to just say a lot of love to your fans. I want to tell them that I love the way
It's a
you
pity I can't
guys.
see anything because my screen is blank.
Let's do a phone chat then, just like that. Can you see me?
Black. Anyways, क्या बोल रहे थे आप? You were saying.
So मैं बोल रहा था यार, great respect to all your fans from my side. I want to say to them that you guys have been really kind to a lot of people. You stand by the star that we all respect. So kudos to you. You guys are amazing. I feel the respect when you give, and this man deserves all the respect, all the kindness, because he is worthy of it, and he's a really great guy. He's a super talented human being. I love the relationship, Hrithik, you have with your mom. I'm a mama's boy, by the way, I want to tell you. I could be like this action,
Really,
whoever, but mama's boy for sure, always. And I watch you with your
that
mom,
is
I love
really
it.
sweet. And I agree what you said. Sometimes we have good days and sometimes we have bad days. And the support that we get from our fans is something that we should never take for granted. And kind of like give them a silent promise that we continue to keep working hard for them so that we can always deserve that love. You know?
बहुत सही है.
Can you hear
The
me?
fans, I watch people, I talk about Jamwalians who I love. They have this
Yeah.
fiery, there are these different kinds of people in the army. One are these really fiery ones, one are these very sensible ones, one are these really kind ones, one are these people who try and get the whole family together. I love
Mm,
these fans. They're bigger than anything in this world that I know of.
that's so sweet. Yeah, but
So going
you have
about
to
mom,
remember
Hrithik,
they
when
are
my
here
mom,
because I said you have to remember that they are here because of your hard work and what you're making them feel. So you have to continue making them feel alive. And I think you will always because you have that integrity in you. And I know that you will always give your best. And that's what I also believe that we just need to keep giving our best to whatever we do. It doesn't matter if it's a success or a failure. As long as you keep giving your best, you're going to be okay.
yeah. Fans are like mothers, they will only praise you. I see my pictures and I'm like, dude, I'm looking so bad in this. And they're like, Vidyut Jamwal's favorite picture. Hrithik, when my mom watched Commando 3,
Mm.
she came out of the theater and she called me and she's like, I loved you, you were so good, blah, blah, blah. सिंगू मैं एक बात बोलूं सबसे अच्छा एक्शन सिर्फ मेरा बेटा करता है नाउ यू शुड डू सम अदर रोल्स so much jumping
Ah,
all this you have to stop so I'm like okay I
right.
heard her then she watched Khuda Hafiz and she said loved the
She
movie
must have loved it.
she loved the movie she's like but in the end so much blood it doesn't look nice on you I love moms she didn't want the
But it
blood
works
on her face
so sweet. Yeah. But
what
it
does
worked
your
in the
mom
film,
say
man.
about your risky jumps and stunts you do
Yeah, she doesn't need to because I've done a lot of that, and you know when I did those kind of stunts, I was trained, I think, in the wrongest ways because there was no technique, there was nobody there to guide you as to how to train for a particular action stunt. So I did it all the wrong way and I injured like my all the parts of my body. But now, we have people like you. There's Tiger. There are so many of the actors in the new generation now who are like examples of the right technique. From diet to technique to being trained professionally is something that is very very inspiring. And I think today I am trying now since I started war, I have started to adopt those techniques. Otherwise, first it was all about just the aesthetics here. Just get the muscles and look good, and stand in a particular way, look hot, and that was it. But now it's really about fitness. It's about health, and thanks to you, that we are getting more informed and more educated, which is great, which is what we need. It's what I need.
thank you in
By
culinary
the way,
fight
I
the
can't I
most
can't see you
important
at all. Huh? I'm staring at just a blank screen which says "try again later," and it says
Your
Instagram is
biceps are
continuously
tearing
asking.
your t-shirt apart. That's the best thing.
It is telling me, tell us if you think we made a mistake. It's actually asking me that. What do I say? Yes, you have. You're making a mistake. So, Vidyut, what's next on your plan?
So I'm excited for the lockdown to get over completely. I'm hoping that everybody gets safe, man, and then we start working. Everybody I
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
whether they're technicians or they're any department, the time to be on the set. Everybody I know wants to go back to the jobs. So just like anybody else, I'm excited to be on the set. I want to meet all the people.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm sure you're making the best of your days. That's what we should do. Keep making the
I
best
haven't
of our
wasted a
days. Use
single
all our
moment.
resources right now.
I have slept like a log. I slept for 2.5 days. I
What?
woke up one morning, Hrithik, and
Man,
I felt
you're
a bit
lucky.
sleepy, so,
I
so
don't
I
get
went
sleep
back
so
to
easily.
sleep. I had a cup of tea, went back to sleep. After a while, I woke up, ate a small meal, went off to sleep. So I wanted to test how much can I sleep. I slept for 2.5 days.
That's incredible.
What did you do unique apart from the
What did I do
piano?
unique? Yeah, I
No,
use
in
this
this
time really
lockdown.
well. Yeah. I use the time really well. Yeah, I'm trying to learn how to sing. I am also spending a lot of time, fixing myself. There are a lot of small injuries that I've sustained over the years, and it's kept me, slowly. It's made me a little bit of a, it's slowed me down. So I'm fixing myself. I'm using all kinds of things, learning, and I'm just fixing myself. So I spend about 4 to 5 hours a day, doing my stretches, some yoga, Pilates, and a lot of functional stuff. I have started to follow you now, so I'm going to, try some things that you'll offer, I'm sure. And I hope that will help. I'm sure it will. So yeah, that's what
No, in
I've
culinary
been doing.
poet,
I've
they
also been,
say that if you can, there's a lag. In culinary poet, Hrithik, they say if you can fix your spine up, the
hmm,
spine, the pelvis,
yeah,
the sacrum, you sorted all the
you're reminding
injuries.
me. Sit straight.
No, when I meet you next, we'll align your body up a bit. And honestly,
Yeah,
doctors don't know so
let's
much
do
about
it.
it.
Let's do it, and we'll shoot it, and we'll, offer that to all our fans, so that while you train me, they also get trained.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Let's do that.
Did you like the what? This is the first time I've had like romantic songs in my movie. Normally it used to be knock knock, tera baap aaya. Now it's become a bit. Did you enjoy the songs?
I loved the title track. In fact, it's a good way to part ways right now until we meet next. Uh, do you know the song? Because I loved it. I can't remember it, but I loved that song.
I just
Khuda
heard
Hafiz.
you telling me that you've been trying to sing during this lockdown. I would like you to start.
अरे कुछ तो help कर दे यार.
वो ऐसे है हम
Start तो कर दे थोड़ा.
मिलेंगे I'm very bad but I'll try to be the best. हम
Okay, let me.
मिलेंगे फिर कभी
कदम फिर हाफिज हम मिलेंगे फिर कभी. What's the word? हम मिलेंगे. I
हम
didn't see you, man.
मिलेंगे फिर कभी किसी दिन तब तलक
चल, start
खुदा
again.
हाफिज
हम
Yes sir.
मिलेंगे
हम
फिर किसी
मिलेंगे
दिन तब
फिर किसी
तलक.
दिन तब
तब
तलक
तलक
खुदा
खुदा
हाफिज
हाफिज. ये
ये
जुदाइयों का है दिन. तब तलक खुदा
खुदा
हाफिज.
पल
I think
ये बीत जाएगा प्यार वापस आएगा. You're a
you
singer
sing, man. You
too.
sing. You are good.
No, I sing in my head and my ears, but people they don't think alike.
That's okay, man. As long as you're singing somewhere in your body, you're
Yeah.
fine. We should all be singing somewhere, somehow, in our hearts, our minds, and our bodies. It doesn't matter.
It should be a good song, right? A happy song or any song.
It should be any song. Yeah. You convert every emotion of yours into music. It becomes amazing. You romance the pain, romance the happiness, romance everything in your life. That's what I believe.
Hrithik, thanks for blessing all of us, man, with your creativity over the past 20 years. Thank you. You made this effort.
You are very
Thank
kind,
you
Vidyut.
for appreciating it, man.
Thank you
It's a
very much. I have
rarity when
I have not been
people.
able to see you at all in this, but I have really enjoyed my chat with you, and I want to continue this. Uh, uh, yes, let's thank our fans. Thank you very much, guys, for joining us. And Vidyut, let's keep our word, our promise that you and I are going to get together, and we are going to get trained. I mean, you'll train me, uh, and sort my spine out, like you said.
Before I go, Hrithik, first things first, one more time to your mother, Shat Shat Pranam, man, for raising a man like you. Thank
She's
you for
watching.
making this effort.
She's
Thank you
gonna
for
love this.
encouraging me. And Jamwalians, I love you. Thank you for being there. You've taken it all, and it's our time to celebrate. Disney Hotstar, thank you very much. Great, great, great teamwork. Hrithik Roshan, I love you.
Thanks. I love you too, man. Thanks you. Thanks a lot. And to all your fans, you guys are amazing. Keep supporting Vidyut. He's a great guy. And I love you all. And thank you. See you, Vidyut. I'll see you soon. I've not been able to see you here. I might as well see you in real soon.
God bless you, man.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. Bye-bye. Bye.